Shut up and sit down.
Oh, hello and welcome to North Wales Side by Side. I want to thank all of my subscribers for all the lovely messages they sent me in the video where I asked you, were you happy with the format of the videos I was making in the respect of speed, of me explaining things, length of videos, things like that, and the detail I go into. I really appreciate the comments in that video. They mean a lot. I really do appreciate them. Thank you very much. Right, main reason for tonight's video is I'm at 7,500 miles now. And it's the 9th of May 2023, and I've had this car since the 6th of January. So we got February, March, April, May. We've had a couple of days over 4 months now. We're up to 7,500 miles, and I just want to bring you up to date with any little issues, any problems we've had with the car. And, well, there isn't any issues to mention. I've only had one problem with the car, and that was a blowout on passenger side rear tyre about 2 weeks ago, where I was rocking off down the motorway and the tyre just went from 32 psi to 0 instantly, and the car didn't even react to the puncture in the respect of it didn't do anything peculiar. It just carried on tracking down the road at 80 miles an hour as if nothing had happened. The only reason I knew I'd got a puncture is the tyre pressure monitor flagged up and lit the one wheel up red with 0 psi. So, yeah, the car was perfect. It got me another 5 miles down the motorway, got me down to a tyre house where I had to purchase a new tyre. So that's not a problem with the car, that's a problem of the roads not being kept clean. And it turned out to be a 6-inch slash in the tyre with a piece of steel that had gone through it. But that's out of my control. That could have been somebody else, that could have been anybody's tyre. Thankfully it was a rear tyre and not a front. So as far as trim and fit and finish, there's no rattles, there's no squeaks, there's no bits of trim moved. The car's as good now as the day I got it. There's no weird noises in the dash, there's no squeaks, nothing's moving around making weird noises. The car's still perfect. So in that respect I've got nothing to report, no problems. Car's been 100% reliable. 4 months, 7,500 miles, it's a fair bit of miles to do that quickly. So it's only one tyre at the end of the day. Bit annoyed it was a back one, because the other one's still got almost all its tread on it, but it can't be helped. But as a car, I've got no problems with it. It's just impeccably reliable, very well put together, and it just works as a car should. And I will jump into this car and go absolutely anywhere in it, just at the drop of the hat, like we did last night. Went to Liverpool last night in it at the drop of a hat at 8 o'clock yesterday evening. Went to meet some friends, went out for a meal. So off The car performed perfectly as it always does. It's that kind of car. You can just trust it to do anything you want in it. In August, I'm going to run up to Scotland. I'm going to run up to Inverness. Then I'm going to spend 12 days doing the NC 500. I'm going to document that because I'm doing it in the Yaris. And I am not expecting any problems with the car. The car's going to run perfectly. I know it is. A lot of you have probably now watched the video where I've gone up to some caves to film the caves and a little walk through the forest, and then come back to find the memorial plaques. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that over the summer and through the spring, and I'm going to take it everywhere I go. I'm going in the GR Sport, and I'm going to show you some of the history and some of the amazing places in North Wales, but I'm just going to stick to the coast of North Wales and bring you along. There is another video to come on them caves, and I'm doing more and more research on the battle that happened in 1053, and I think it's going to be an interesting video because it's forgotten history. It's about Harold II and the King of Wales. Well, we all know who Harold II is. He is the king that got killed at the Battle of Hastings, where the arrow went through his eye. But the battle in Llandulus, where the King of Wales was killed, has been forgotten in the depths of history. It never gets talked about. But it happened, and it's history that happened on my doorstep. There was also another battle with Owen Glyndwr, another very famous Welsh prince. That happened in the same place. So I'm going to document all them and a lot of other interesting places in North Wales. But they're all going to be done in the GR. Anyhow, all I wanted to do tonight was, like I've just said, thank you for all the lovely messages, appreciated. And like I said, there isn't a single issue with the Yaris after 7,500 miles and 4 months of ownership. It's a brilliant car, and I still love it to bits, and I still just enjoy going out just for a random drive. It's a superb car, absolutely amazing, like all the Yaris hybrids are. They're an amazing car. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking, hit the thumbs up button below. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Costs you nothing. Thank you very much.